Welcome back. In the last lecture, we were discussing about the classification and description of speech sounds, and I think I explained to you about the details regarding the production of the consonant sounds. The vowels we already done, and we discussed the basic details regarding the production, that is the airstream mechanism, the state, the condition of the glottis, the position of the soft palate, the active articulator, the passive articulator, and the stricture involved. So we did till the passive articulator. I explain it to you. Now we have to move forward with the stricture involved. Now, what do we mean by the term stricture? The term stricture refers to the way in which the passage of air is restricted by the various organs of speech. Stricture word comes from the word strict, restricted, so it happens that many of the sounds that we utter, we have to move our tongue and our mouth, and we have to use our teeth also in such a way, in such a direction that we produce a sound, the exact sound we need to produce. Now, this is what we have to learn when we talk about pronunciations, and also it's important to understand the science behind pronouncing each and every sound, because we are not talking about alphabets here, we're not talking about letters here, we are talking about speech sounds. And also we're discussing in this class the chapter, especially the topic, the classification and description of speech sounds. Now the diagram I'm focusing upon here, you can just have a look at the diagram, and we don't have to go in much detail concerning the stricture and the position, but we just have to focus upon the main terms that are connected to the production of the consonant sounds. Now the stricture involved is okay. I also discussed with you the nasal sounds and the other sounds. Then we talked about the now I just also wanted to discuss with you the fricatives. I just want to tell you what are fricatives. Now see, sounds that are articulated with a stricture of close approximation are called fricatives. Now I think I'll explain it to you. The sounds, any kind of consonant sounds which are uttered, articulated with stricture. Stricture means with restrictions of close approximation. These are called fricatives. So you don't have to learn the definition. You just try to understand. Okay, we have to understand this fricative. What are fricatives? That is the initial sounds in English words: five, wine, thin, then, sip, zip, sheep, and hat are fricatives. Okay, so how are they fricatives? Because there is a kind of a restriction in their articulation. Sheep, hat. You just utter these words, speak these words loudly. Five, wine, thin. When we are uttering the word thin, then our blade of the tongue is touching the portion of the teeth, that is the behind the portion of the upper teeth is touching. Then we have den. See the position of your lips and your tongue. Sip and zip. Sheep. What is the position of the tongue? It's not completely touched with the upper part of the teeth. There is a kind of a restrictive sound and a closure that's coming. Hat. Right? So these are all fricatives. That is when the lung escapes through the narrow space between the active and the passive articulators, producing audible friction. That is what is fricative sound. So this is all. Then let's come to you are aware of the rest of the things. Now in the description of the consonants, I would just like to just mention these important things that are connected to understanding the sounds. That is, let's come to consonants. They are usually described into account, taken into account, whether it's voiceless or voice, that we discussed already. Its place of articulation and its manner of articulation. Manner of articulation refers to the stricture involved and plosive, affricate, nasal, fricative, etc. labels given to consonants according to the manner of articulation. So these are the names, the terms that have been given to them according to their speech and the manner of The place of articulation means the two articulators involved in the production of a consonant. You know what is articulation, that we already discussed. So articulation, place of articulation means what is the position of the different organs of the mouth, the speech organs, when a particular consonant sound has to be produced. Like, consonants can be described according to the places of articulation, and the label is used normally an adjective derived from the name of the passive articulate. That is the places of articulation that we frequently come across as places of articulation that we have. First one is